Hello, everyone. My name is Matt. I'm the director of a company called Bucksmore Education. It's a very strange scenario, this. Welcome to my front room. I'd obviously love to be there in person talking to you, but with the world in a very strange place, of course, we have to do what we can at the moment. So what I'm going to do in the next 25 minutes is talk to you a little bit about what Bucksmore can offer you and offer all GEM students in terms of trying to achieve your academic goals, your educational goals, your career goals. What we do is we provide academic short courses. So it's not like maybe some of the universities you're talking to. Most of our courses are 2 to 3 weeks, mostly in the summer. Now, at the moment, obviously, we didn't run in 2020, but we're very hopeful that 2021 will happen, which might seem like a crazy thing to say at the moment, but we are very hopeful. And if not, we've also got some digital options. And what we do is we offer a huge range of courses I'll talk to you about. And I've tried to select some that would be of real interest to what I know of GEM students, because I've been out there, I've met students at your schools, and we work with so many top schools around the world that, you know, these are some great offerings and opportunities for you. So very quickly, who are we? What is Bucksmore? We've been going for over 40 years. We were founded in 1979. We work with, in a typical year again, non-COVID year, we'd normally expect to welcome a few thousand students from 80, 85 countries across the world. We've won awards for our academic programs. And as I say, we are all about short academic courses like boot camps, extras. And it's the sort of thing that universities really look for in the applications. They want to see that you've applied your interest, your knowledge to situations outside of the classroom that you might not have access to in a normal year-round school environment. So this sort of thing looks great on applications, and you get to meet, you know, that's purely from an academic perspective, but you also get to meet people from all over the world, the networking opportunities, the fact you're learning it's over your summer holidays, so you do have to sacrifice some of it, but for those of you who are motivated, who are ambitious, who really know what you want to achieve, or know that you need to do more to achieve something, this is where Bucksmore comes in. And we have a huge range of options. Most of our courses, you'll see if you visit our website or look at our brochure, they're divided into English Foundation, which is the English language, which we still provide for a number of students. And this English plus STEM, plus coding, plus performing arts. But really, based on the students I think are listening to me right now, which is a strange thing to say, is the academic enrichment university experience. They're the courses you're going to be most interested in. So what I'm going to do is pick out a couple of the perhaps more challenging, more interesting courses, most relevant courses that I think, based on my knowledge of GEM students and the kind of students we work with across the world and what you're trying to achieve, I've picked out a few to go into in detail. And just to build on that, so you know who Bucksmore are now, hopefully. Who are our students? What are we looking for? Like I said, very international. We divide, as you can see, all of our different programs across 12 centres in the UK into those academic tiers. And we also have ongoing online options, and we have tuition options. It's one-to-one. Every student we treat individually. We try to find the right course for you. We tailor what we do to your needs. So we don't want 50 students all coming in an English language course because you want a summer holiday. We want to know what your academic goals are and try to match you and help you achieve that. And we've got a huge number of success stories of students going on to study at top universities, particularly in the UK. And the vast majority of Bucksmore students will be interested in studying in the UK at some stage, whether it's higher education, further education, or working in the UK. So there is very much an Anglophile sense from our students. So again, I'm going to talk through a couple of what I think will be the most interesting opportunities for you from our summer schools, and maybe a couple of online courses. And I'll play some videos so you're not just listening to me talk in my front room in the whole time, just so you have a bit of variety throughout the presentation. So as I say, you can see all the huge range. I mean, look at all those summer courses we've got on the previous slide. What I'm going to do is focus firstly on young leaders. So again, typical year would be running this for 6 weeks in Oxford University. Students would mostly travel for 2 or 3, 4, some even stay for the whole 6 weeks. All of our courses are academic. There's quite a lot of tuition. In this one, for example, there's 28 hours of planned tuition time per week, which is quite a lot. But we also have a full activity schedule, a full excursion schedule. You get all your meals. You live in this international community of 100 students, 150 students. So that when you get to meet students from all over the world. So the Young Leaders course is a challenging course. It's the type of thing that universities are looking for. They want these public speaking skills. They want confidence. They want debating. They want this kind of this kind of example of what you can do outside of the classroom. And I know for teenagers it's terrifying. I never made a presentation as a teenager. Not to absolutely be patronizing at all, but it's to say I know what I think you need to improve, and if you do these sort of skills, these project management skills, these case studies, you can see all of this here, the learning techniques that we introduced in this summer course. That is exactly what we're trying to build on what you're doing in your schoolwork and give you that confidence outside. So we have students coming to us at the beginning who are really shy, and by the end they can't shut up and they don't want to go home. So what we want to do is see you develop as people, and not just in academically here. This is about the skill set you need around that academic excellence to really achieve what you want in universities. So, as promised, to save my voice so I can drink my coffee, I'm going to play you a quick video from the Young Leaders Programme from 2019.
Young Leaders takes place in Wadham College in Oxford. Wadham College is a historic college in the centre of Oxford, but this year we'll be using the Dorothy Wadham Annex on Iffley Road. The annex itself is a brand new purpose-built facility which opens in September 2019, so Bucksmore will have exclusive usage. Young Leaders is different to other summer schools for a variety of reasons. One of the main reasons that Young Leaders is different is because of the material that students study on a weekly basis. The material is current and up to date, so the syllabus is rewritten every year based on current world events. Young Leaders is a course for students who are looking for something different in their summer. Young Leaders teaches students the skills they need for the future.
The classes are quite small, which I think is very good. It's very effective because in that way, every student is a part of the lessons.
The best thing about studying here is the learning, because I feel like it's very different from where I come from.
The key skills that students should be developing are leadership, time management, negotiating skills, debating skills, public speaking, speech writing, and project management.
Everything comes down to you. So that kind of opportunity is something you don't get at school. And the best thing is it doesn't feel like school.
Young Leaders is for ambitious, forward-thinking and motivated students who want to spend their summer having once-in-a-lifetime experience to develop their key skills for the future.
I didn't only improve my English skills, but I also got amazing experience of working as a team.
Students have the opportunity to study law, politics, United Nations, journalism, business, or marketing.
The United Nations project, for example, they are assigned a particular country. We have to find out the position of our country, what they think about environmental problems and especially global warming. By the end of the week, they then take part in a model United Nations summit.
I've become a lot more confident in public speaking. I totally feel like I could stand up and do a speech in front of a lot of people now, which I may not have thought before I came here.
Before I came, I was a very shy person. I didn't like public speaking. My voice got shaky when I spoke in front of a large crowd. Young Leaders has literally changed my life.
It's almost like a once-in-a-lifetime experience because we learn so many things we'll be able to use later in our life.
I believe that learning should also be fun, and that's what this course does.
Everyone's my friend here. They're all so friendly and nice.
For those who are thinking whether to come to this course or not, I'll say, don't think, just come. You'll enjoy it.
So that was quite emotional for me watching that. That was filmed back in 2019, obviously, because as I say, nothing ran last year in 2020, and can't wait to get these experiences back face to face, hopefully in 2021. And also, I mean, some of the interesting things there, talking about the relevance of the curriculum. I wonder what it will be this year. Could it be related to global management of a pandemic, perhaps? I think that might be one of the most relevant things. Or maybe the US elections, or elections around the world in general. But that's Young Leaders. And again, I think it does appeal to the type of student I think I'm addressing right now. And a very similar program is Young Professionals. So Young Leaders is a skills-based course where you're looking at that, developing those skills in and around your academic excellence. Young Professionals is a vocational course. So again, you're studying maths and physics at school, but what we're trying to do here is introduce you to these career areas, so medicine, engineering. And again, it's not directly what you do at school, although I know you have fantastic, counsellors who are looking after you and giving you this advice. But here we want to give you some hands-on advice in the summer. And again, we're hoping this runs. It runs, instead of Oxford University, in 2 boarding schools in the UK, fantastic locations. And again, you can see the list of subjects there. So this is the same profile of students as young leaders, you know, high achieving, academic, you know, looking to improve their skills in certain areas. They're ambitious, but this gives a bit more of a focus on particular career areas. So, you know, it might be for someone who's desperate to become a medic and they need these medical things on their UCAS or UK application, any university application process around the world. Or it might be you're not sure between medicine or engineering. Very clever if that's, you've got those choices. But if you're not sure, you could do 1 week of medicine, 1 week of engineering, and use it as a taster, an experience, which again allows you to build and kind of define what you're thinking later on in your studies. So again, I'll show you a quick video, again, to save my voice, I can drink my coffee. So this is young professionals in the UK in the summer.
The Young Professionals course takes place in 2 locations, one at Dover in Oxford and another at Tunbridge School in Kent. I would say there's quite a big difference between the 2 schools. Dover is a very modern facility in the city, whereas Tunbridge is a very traditional boarding school based in the countryside.
The academic program here at Bucksmore Young Professionals is different to most other Bucksmore programs, because the main point here is not that we study English, but that we study in English, and we study specialist subjects.
We have 8 subjects available for young professionals. We have performing arts, media communications, business and finance, medicine, engineering, computer science, arts and design, and international law.
What makes this course stand out the most is probably the challenge. On this course, students can be expected to be pushed and challenged, and although it will be fun, they will work hard.
Dover Brooks moved on to its new multi-million-pound campus in summer of 2017. All of our classrooms are fully equipped with interactive whiteboards, with projectors, and lots of space for different types of activities.
The quality of the teaching, I think it's really good because we have professionals here that are willing to pass on their knowledge.
A normal day in Bucksmore is we wake up at 7, we go to breakfast at 8, then we have a meeting at 9 with all the people from the course, then lessons until lunch.
During the afternoon, we have practical lessons.
The experiments that we do here are much more interesting than the ones we do back in my school because the class sizes are smaller and the teacher can help us more.
Dinner at 6. After that, we got like evening activity at 7 p.m. And it's really cool because we always do something different and something with all of the students here. And it's to be very funny.
After the activities, we go back to the accommodation and we hang out in the common room. And at 10, we go back to our rooms and get ready for bed.
I've been to some excursions related to my business course, for example, like Crystal Park, and tomorrow we're going to go to BBC Studio.
Some of them are related to engineering, like the planetarium and the Mercedes-Benz factory.
Nature here is very relaxing because Oxford is beautiful. Everything's so green and so well kept.
I think in a nutshell, students should choose the Young Professionals program because it's a second-to-none opportunity for them to learn about a career that they may be interested in going into in the future.
In 10 years' time, I'll look back on the experience here at Bucksmore, and I'll definitely think that it's helped me shape my career.
So some of you might be thinking, well, why am I going to a careers course, a vocational course? Because I'm ordering this for the university. I'm on the Uni Connect program, the Path to University course that you're looking at. Universities want this. They want to see you expand your interests. If you say you're passionate about medicine, what have you done to prove that? They're going to want to see evidence that you've gone to Oxford for a medical course, and that shows. And you've got your reports. You've done your these project work, and that shows incredible enthusiasm and passion. And so, in a way, you're sort of skipping ahead of university, but then using that to kind of get there. So it's a big loop, if that makes any sense. So that's 2 kind of similar level courses for 13 to 18-year-olds, skills-based leadership, communication. careers vocational focus. Now you're thinking maybe, okay, well, that's all very well, but I want to get to university. That's the only thing I'm interested in. That's my only goal. Well, we cover that as well, luckily for you. We have 2 programs called the Advanced Studies Program. One's in Oxford, one's in Cambridge. They're for 16 to 18-year-olds. Now, we have students from America traveling to this, from top boarding schools all over the UK. And I designed this program about 9-10 years ago to be like my experience at Cambridge University. I studied at Magdalen, which you'll see on your screen, and you have to make sure you say it's the very best location out of any. It's compulsory, unfortunately. But what we're trying to do here is basically recreate the small group scenarios that they teach in. So when I turned up to Cambridge, I was thrown into a room with 2 other students studying English, having read the book the night before, and with this world expert and famous name who's written multiple books on the subject. And I'm sort of sat there in my armchair going, what am I doing here? It's a really unique experience. And what we're trying to do on this is to give you this Oxbridge experience. Small group teaching, passionate tutors. Again, you have the full summer school experience. You live in the colleges. You have the social program. You have the international experience. But here it's all about choosing 2 academic subjects. You can see on your screens there, the middle section, what subjects are available. Anything, pardon me, from English literature through to artificial intelligence, philosophy, social studies, anything that you want to study. They are meant to be directly related to current disciplines at leading universities in the UK. And not only do we tell you what it's like, there are also masterclasses in getting in on how to prepare, so UCAS prep, interview techniques, etc. So it's about what happens when you get there, but we do also provide some advice on how to get into these courses. So it's a 2 or 4 week course, Oxford or Cambridge University. And once again, yes, you guessed it, I have a lovely video for you so I can drink more of my coffee and allow you to hear from somebody else who's actually been on the program.
The Advanced Studies Programme is for bright, intellectually curious students who would like to study at one of the top universities in the United Kingdom.
Something like a language programme, because the focus is much more academic. So these students have the chance to come and study certain topics, such as architecture, business studies, film studies.
We've classics, we've physics, biology, chemistry, and then we've international law, international business, everything from algebra and calculus to creative writing.
My role, I think, as a tutor is to understand their background, to know something about them, and to encourage them to share their different perspective on the world.
They want you to succeed. They want you to get the most out of this Bucksmore Advanced Studies program. There's max probably 6 students per class with a teacher, and you feel like you're actually part of the class and the teacher is there to talk to you. I think the Advanced Studies program does prepare you for university, because even just staying away from home, it gives you an idea of what college or university might be like.
I think one of the values of the course is that if they're applying for university, either to study the history of art or indeed any other humanities subject, by showing on their personal statement that they attended this course like the Oxford Advanced Studies Programme, what it shows to the university is first that they're committed to learning and interested in it, and secondly that they have perhaps a wider interest than just beyond the subjects that they are offering.
We meet a lot of new international students, and there's work, but not too much, and you can walk around Oxford with friends. It's just extremely fun. The excursions are great, the teachers are amazing, everything about it is fantastic.
I would completely recommend Bucksmore. I absolutely love it.
I would recommend Bucksmore to a friend, definitely.
The program is just incredible, and to be immersed in all this international culture is just like, it's unparalleled.
So thank you again to the students who probably said it far more eloquently than I could. Again, these are top students from around the world. They're ambitious. They want to know what Oxbridge is like. They want to study there. We have a good number going on every year. I mean, we can't guarantee you'll be able to do that. But, that's the sort of student we're attracting. And if you're interested in these experiences, we are hopeful that summer 2021 will go ahead. If not, I'm sure you're planning 2 or 3 years ahead, and maybe we'll see you in 2022 if you want to wait a year. In the meantime, whilst the world's a crazy place and perhaps international travel is still a bit restricted in the coming months, we do also offer online opportunities for you as well. And what we've done is try to use the values and the academic content we have in summer schools, and we've taken it online because we don't want students to miss out. We need to help you achieve what you want to do. And that's what Bucksmore's about, again, trying to appeal to every individual student and helping them progress onto their individual goals. So we are doing online tutorials, one-to-one, everything from English language and exam preparation for anyone who needs IELTS or something for the university application. But perhaps one of the most relevant things for you as top boarding international school students would be the Oxbridge Insights. Again, there's a couple of tutors there. You probably noticed in the previous video that Justin, who's one of our tutors on the ASP course, had so many letters after his name, it looked like an alphabet. We needed to extend the name tag. They're all very passionate. They're all extremely qualified, these tutors, whether it's face-to-face or online. Oh, and I've got one more video for you. This should just about be it. But again, this is an Oxbridge Insight online course. So if you can't attend in the summer, if you're interested in studying at Oxbridge, what we can do is match you with an Oxbridge student who will give you this sort of insight into the valuable, it's such a different world. You need to know if you're interested in studying in these worlds.
Hi. Hi.
Hi there.
Hi. So my name's Agana.
So what I heard that you're interested in is in applying to economics and management at Oxford, and in this session you'd like to get more of a sense of the kind of general day-to-day life of being a student.
I mean, I did a project last year where, because I was part of the Graphene Technology Centre in Cambridge for my MRes, and my project was basically to use enzymes on electronic devices. Can you see that link? It's from the UCAS. All paragraph 1 is about is showing them and telling them how excited you are about this course.
So what I've got here is a little screenshot of my timetable from this week, years ago. And I'm trying to use it to make the point that your time really is largely your own.
So again, a huge range of tutorial options online, anything from subjects, exam preparation, but this might be the most interesting one for those of you looking to go to Oxford. It's not prepping you like some tutorial companies promise, where they're just going to drill you and make sure you know everything about your subject. This is more about giving you the oversight of what to expect. And that's the most important thing. Interviews, they don't want to know that you know everything. They want to know that you've thought about everything, and that if you're presented with something you don't know, you can examine it from a completely objective position and a new position and have a look at it. So they're really valuable experiences. I wish I had that one again when I was younger. And if you're interested, again, there are all these online opportunities for you, even if the summer doesn't go ahead. One final point, we do school holiday courses online at the moment as well. Again, these are the sort of vocational courses. I don't have much time left, so I'll have to fly through. Please do visit our website if you're interested. But the February half term in particular, we've got courses in medicine, law, civil engineering and architecture and business. Again, very similar to the young professionals, insights into real life in these careers. And if you're looking to study over the half term, again, this is the sort of thing you need on your university applications, wherever you're going to study, Oxbridge, America, Singapore, Australia, in your home country, it doesn't matter. This is the sort of thing they have to see. They want to see this enthusiasm, this excitement that Regana just said in that previous video. Exactly right. So that's it. I've come to the end of my time period. Thank you very much for listening. Please do get in touch if you have any questions. That was just a very small snapshot of how these short academic courses can complement your academic goals. They can help you achieve, where you want to study. They can help you get there. We're not saying we'll guarantee you entry into Oxbridge, absolutely not. But what it will do is show universities that you're passionate. It'll help you understand better what you want to do. And that's the most important thing. You have to decide what you want to do. And something like this does allow you to have a taster. If you're not sure, or if you are sure, it allows you to get ahead slightly in that curve on the applications and your experience. So look, very brief snapshot. Thank you very much for listening to me in my front room again. I wish I was there talking to you all in person. I'd be delighted to welcome you in the summer. Fingers crossed we're able to travel. If not, we have the online tuition. Please do get in touch. I'd be delighted to hear from you. And I hope you have a great rest of the day and enjoy your weekend. Thank you very much.